Hello and welcome, this is Rob Chisholm and I'm talking on the Shure microphone. How good is it? Well, I bought it because my Boya clip-on microphone decided to stop working for unknown reasons, and I just went in on a more impulsive purchase to buy the Shure MV microphone. Listened to what the staff had to say, and the one area that I wished to work, which I'll go through in a moment, is it'll work on anything: Android, PC, Mac, iPad, you name it, just plug and play and off you go. So we'll go into that as well. At the moment I'm using LumaFusion, and the microphone is recording within inside LumaFusion, so that's one area I would use. So I'm glad that works. For me, on the right hand side, it's if we were playing a guitar. So I press that goes to guitar. The middle is flat, whatever that may mean. And then you've got podcast mode. The little wheel here, if you did have some headphones plugged in, I could hear what I sound like. Mr. Squirrel, what do you think? So interview now, Mr. Squirrel, giving you a nap. What do you think?
It's all right. Microphones are not really interested in, but I'd have some more nuts.
One area of the app that I think the Shure MV5 has access to, maybe is something more important for some people, is the ability to be able to record and manipulate the sounds in the app itself. But for me, I found that side for recording, it has the ability to record and then has a wonderful export, which I'll go and record a screen recording now and we'll see what that looks like. Right, so we're on screen recording now, so hopefully the microphone's working. Can testing. Yeah, I can hear myself through the headphones. And what I did was I recorded using this app, and some of the things that are of interest to me would be I could convert that audio to Apple lossless. So I have some options to export from here. I can trim within the app, and I suppose it's quite important. I won't mention anybody, but some manufacturers, upon my choosing or purchasing a microphone, did come down to a little bit of research before, even when I bought the Boya microphone, and it was all down to people making comments like, yeah, there's a great microphone, but you purchase the hardware and then they want you to purchase the software and the plugins on top of that they want you to purchase. So fair enough, everyone needs to make a living, but it's not clear cut how much you're going to spend. And it is a bit of it's like getting a Christmas present. With when I was a kid, you go, when the shop's open, you can buy some batteries so you can use it, so it's not usable in circumstances. So I need to know it plugs in and it does work, which is something we're going to be covering next. So how does it work on a MacBook Pro with a USB port? Well, it does not. That is one of the key issues, and it may be worthwhile pointing out, if you do go to an Apple store, probably you could take this back and have a refund, because that is what I would have done. But due to the purchase in a guitar and amp shop, they don't do refunds, but they said they'd be sure, if you're happy to send back the microphone to them, they send it back to Shure, of which at this point in time I was not that interested. It just would be better to have a refund. Why? Because it doesn't work in the current operating system, which I'll post. It does claim it would work. The other areas which are beneficial to some people is it comes on a little stand, and it also has its own thread, unlike say GoPro, where you've got to buy an additional adapter, a cage, which is always annoying to clip it in, fold it in, to screw it in. It drives me insane, those things. So this is really good. This microphone will fit on a tripod because it has a built-in thread into the actual mic. For me, that's a big bonus because I can position it and do what I want. I don't need any more adapters. I'm sick to death of adapters. So that will work efficiently for what you need. Some areas that will probably going to be interest to other people but may not affect me. However, I did try different headphones, and I was pleasantly surprised at how much difference they make. The standard headphones, you know, you walk around in your phone, you can hear yourself, but if you have, I've got some Sennheiser headphones which I would have not normally purchased, but in the past, you know, I went and bought some, and they do make a big difference to see, or not see, but hear how your voice is actually going to sound. Obviously, when you upload all these things to the internet, it will possibly change, but they do, or it does make a huge difference. I did not think that will be part of my needs, but I'll probably grow into that. So I think it's really worthwhile being able to plug a pair of headphones in and hear how you're going to sound before you do your takes. The other thing is working in GarageBand. I'm not too familiar with the program, muck around with it time to time. Can have a lot of fun, so I'll give you an example of that. And again, you can alter the sound of your voice. So if you've got your headphones plugged in, talking to the mic, you can hear how that manipulation takes place. So hopefully that's answered some questions. Should you buy it? I bought it because it would work with every device known to humans. It does not. And I don't know who's going to address that. I have emailed Shure. Shure assure me it should work. I assure them if you go and get an Apple Pro USB, you can plug it in and try it yourself. So if anyone knows any different, do let me know. I would think it would probably work quite happily with the PC. And all the recording in the part was done on a iPhone 5, just using the mic plugged in. So, you know, 98 quid gets you that. It's up to you. It's your call. It's just money at the end of the day. Many thanks, Rob Chisholm. The sky is so blue. It's nice to be in orbit.